Hi, everybody. I'm Susan Weis-Bohlen, and I wanted to make this video to let you know a little bit more about my writing retreats, workshops, and classes that I offer. Our writing salons are based on the Gateless method. Gateless was devised by a brilliant teacher and writer named Suzanne Kingsbury, who I had this immense pleasure and joy of joining a retreat of hers just before COVID in February 2020. And then during COVID, I decided to become a Gateless teacher with her. So I got a certification and studied a lot with her during COVID. And then I started doing writing salons and so on. And I found this method to be just very besides being healing, because I believe all writing is healing. But the method helps to really dig up and bring out this creativity in people that a lot of people don't even know they have. So I love doing this with folks. And let me give you an idea of how it works. So when we come into our Gateless writing salon, whether it's on Zoom or in other places where I'm doing live workshops now in my upcoming retreat in Iceland in October, what happens is we come together. Many people in the groups say they've never been writers before and are a little bit nervous. So we come in and we settle down, and maybe we do a little bit of movement of the body. And then I bring you into a meditation where we go deep into sort of the inner resources of ourselves, and where we go into this sort of what's called the theta state of mind, where creativity really flows at that point, where there are no blockages. We leave the inner critic aside, a place where there's no judgment about ourselves or others. And I lead you through this meditation to really activate this part of the brain. And then we go into a writing prompt. While still in that meditation, I lead you to what the prompt for the writing is going to be. And then we go into the writing prompt, and then we leave the meditation, and people go off to write for 15-20 minutes on their own. And then we gather again. And it's in this part that I find to be really magical, is when the readers who choose to share will read their work out loud, and the rest of us listen deeply. Listening deeply is something that I think we forget to do in life. We're always thinking of the next thing to say, rushing along, looking for comparisons, wanting to fix things, and so on. But the way that we listen in the Gateless method is we listen with an open mind, and we're listening just to the words, the writing. We're not bringing the person who wrote the piece into it. We're not judging. We're not criticizing. We're not workshopping the piece. We're listening to it. And then this beautiful magic comes in offering feedback. And people can offer feedback by simply stating back the words that they loved in the piece, things that they thought were just beautiful, that evoked the senses, that brought them more fully into the piece, the things that they loved, the craft, the techniques. So we just repeat that back to the writer. We don't know if the piece is fiction or nonfiction. We make no assumptions about that whatsoever. So the writer can feel really safe in revealing whatever they want to reveal, in writing pure fiction, whatever it is that they want, they can put down on the page, read it out loud, and then the listener is just going to respond to what's on the page. We go through all the guidelines, when we get together. I teach you a little bit about this method. And then we just let that be, and we move on to the next reader. And this is what we do. And there's something I know I use the word magical here. I'm having trouble finding a more precise word, but there's just something about the method that really brings people to a place of expression where maybe they haven't gone before. So when you join me, you can see what this is like, and I can help you come into this space, and then you just fly, and it's just a beautiful method. So I hope that you'll join me. You can look on my website at breatheayurveda.com. It's also susanweisbohlen.com, and you can look under the events page for my upcoming sessions. I'm doing a lot of salons and teaching sessions this summer. And then also you can look on the retreat page for my Iceland retreat, Iceland writing, touring, hiking, yoga retreat, which is in late October. It's already half full, so you might want to look at that quickly if you're interested in coming. So thank you for watching this. If you have any questions at all, you can email me. My contact is all on the website. And I hope to see you in one of my classes. Bye.